So here we go. This week's new releases all came in this one box. Nothing too complicated about this, other than just logistics of getting them out. So let's start with this on the top. Yamada's first time. Gata HK. So that's what it says. The letter B, Gata, the letter H, KEI. I think I've seen this one advertised a lot on Reddit. Not that I'm saying there's anything wrong with that, just that, well, I've been reminded that this is coming out, and I'm curious about it. And we're going to actually take a peek at the inside of it to see what it looks like. This one feels slightly heavier, and I'm not entirely sure why. We have here, it says DVD right there, so these are the DVD discs. Oh look, it says regions 1 and 4 up there. Oh, and there's persons on the back. And then these would be the Blu-rays. You can tell because the cherries are blue. Also because of the Blu-ray symbol there. Oh look, characters on the inside of the covers. Who's on the inside of this? I don't know. I'll know better after I watch this. There you go. That's the first of this week's new releases. I guess next up I got the Phantom Blu-ray DVD combo pack. This is Phantom Requiem for the Phantom, as opposed to the OVA version of the anime by the same name. And I think, like a lot of other Funimation combo packs, which were previously DVD only but later released DVD Blu-ray, it's, well, I don't know. I actually haven't investigated the DVDs on those too thoroughly, but I would assume that it has the same DVDs. Although this one seems to have 2 extra features discs, so I guess that depends on whether or not I remember there being extra features discs. That would probably be a good thing for me to investigate. Let me check on this one real fast. It's almost like it'll be easy to look up thanks to the anime media server. So we got anime, DVDs. Let's see. Let me decide on the order of these remaining items. Phantom. It looks like, yeah, there were 3 discs in each of the Phantom releases, so that's consistent. Then it may just be the repackaging of those and then the Blu-ray versions. This, of course, is a new release, Fairy Tail Set 3. And the backs are the same. Alright. This release has actually been pretty fast. If my friend's not able to keep up with it, I may have to jump ahead without him. I'm hoping I won't have to. These are releasing once every month, so yeah, very rapid. I wonder how long it's going to continue doing that. What are you doing, disc? That's not what you do. And that was the Blu-ray disc that jumped out. So these are the DVDs and the 2 Blu-rays. Interesting. And then we've got EF A Tale of Memories, the DVD and the Blu-ray versions. So why don't we open these up since we're on a little roll here. Take a peek on the insides. curious about this one. It rates pretty high. How annoying. Oh, very annoying. Look, these discs are definitely different. Let me mute that computer real quick. Nice. And of course, I bought other DVDs to have had it. First of all, new releases. Star Driver Part 2 DVD version showed up, which is nice. Unfortunately, there's no Blu-ray version shipped in here yet. And then The Girl Who Leapt Through Space Volume 4, which is also nice. If I'm not mistaken, 26. This should end the series. Not that I want it over particularly quick or anything like that, but I guess I'll just show these remaining ones. Let's create a little space there. First of all, I bought the Yu-Gi-Oh! Uncut volumes that I could. I have only peeked at them, but they look like they have like a handful of episodes and both English and Japanese with subtitles. And I got the first 3 volumes. I think the 4th one may have seen a limited release, if not a release and just ended soon after. But yeah, I didn't get that one. And I started collecting Yu-Gi-Oh! GX because I'm gonna get all the Yu-Gi-Oh! DVD binge, I guess. And so I've got the 4 volumes of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX that DVD aficionado knows about, but not volumes 5 and 6, also known as Sacred Beasts DVDs 1 and 2, I believe. And I also finished off Gall Force. This is the Earth chapter and New Era DVDs. There we go. That's all of the DVDs I got this week. So, paycheck it today, and it was a nice day because I was able to pre-order all of the February DVDs in advance. I mean, I've usually only done them in half-month increments, but lately it's just like, you know, why not? Out a month, that's okay. And it kind of gave me a really good idea of what we can expect this month, because it looks like the weeks of the 14th and the 21st, there are not a lot of releases out, and most of them are actually re-releases of things, which means I already have them and won't be buying them. So those are pretty slim picking days, apparently, and I'm going to be able to buy a ton of stuff to catch up on the older releases, which is nice because that I've been working on my high priority list, which would be series that I don't have all the DVDs of. And this pretty much means that well, actually, as of right now, my high priority list is completely empty. Doesn't mean that I have everything completed. It just means that of the remaining stuff, you know, I've never seen a copy of those anywhere, and they're either rare or they're unreleased. So I put them in my rare or unreleased bin. Which, you know, it's nice to finally see that high priority list completely empty. I've seen it once before I did a pass and had to add some stuff back into it, but it's complete now, I think. I did one pass of the unreleased stuff and didn't see anything, so as of for not for next week, but for the week after that, I finally get to start diving into the unreleased stuff, or maybe knocking hentai off the list. I don't know. I've actually got a lot more freedom to figure that stuff out than I would have predicted. But oh well. You know, it's unfortunate that there's not as many releases. But on the bright side, Madoka Magica is scheduled to be released on the 14th, Volume 1, of course. But I'm really looking forward to that. I've been really curious about that series. I have a pretty good idea why it's rated the way it's rated, but I need to experience it to actually know for certain. So that's probably my high point for the month. And that'll be in a couple of weeks, hopefully. Hopefully nothing will be delayed about it, or it comes just a bit early or something like that. I don't know. Anyways, that's what this week's looking like, or this coming month is looking like in terms of anime, so it's pretty interesting. Alright, y'all have a nice week.